Okay. Now let me turn the sound down. Okay. Now, right about now, most of you watching this video are probably wondering who I am, what this is, why it isn't a Wi-Fi battle, and why I haven't appeared in your sub box for 6 months. Okay, so this game, as you can tell, is a Pokemon trading card game. If you don't remember me, I'm Emu Man, or Ben, whatever you prefer to call me. Most of you know my name, some of you don't, but that's alright, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I would like to tell you that for a while, I'm just going to start going in this game now. This is what I'm going to be doing right now. It's a little bit of a let's play. I've never done them before, but I'd like to get into them. I'm going to be playing this game. I really like this game. It's really fun. I think I've seen other people do this, or started at least, but I plan on finishing this because I want something to upload. I've recently been more interested in Pokemon than I have, but here's the problem. My, shall we say, SD card for my R4 is messed up. Like, I have tried several times to be able to get a black and white ROM up and going so I could upload videos again, but unfortunately, I have not been able to do that. It's a little messed up. I think I may have figured it out, so I may be able to get a new one and then upload black and white videos, but I would like to say this, if I do that, there will be no more 4th gen stuff, because I will not screw around with that stupid SD card bullshit again. Alright, ROMs are already frustrating enough for me. This one wasn't. This one was actually really easy to figure out for the Pokemon trading card game, but that's beside the point. Anyway, another thing, my microphone is also busted. You can probably tell because you hear the sound of the game and you hear me. It sounds like I'm from a distance. My voice also probably sounds a little, I'm going to turn the sound of the game up now, a little different. So, for now, that's about it for me talking about why I haven't been able to upload battles and stuff. At the end of this video, I'll talk a little bit more about what I plan to do with this channel, even if I can't upload any more battles, which I would like to. I'm just saying, I would like to. But for now, I'm going to talk a little bit about this game. So basically, it's a Pokemon trading card game. If any of you used to collect those cards and play that game, it's the same thing except, virtually. There's a nice story to go with it. Anyway, here we are starting off the game in Dr. Mason's laboratory. My name in this game, I've just made it Ben. And anyway, for those of you who don't know the rules, you'll probably learn as we go along, because I know how to play, so I'm not going to do it forces you to do a tutorial right here. You have to play Sam, the lab assistant, like the retard lab assistant who manages to always, no matter how many times you play him, get the same cards dealt, make the same plays. And interestingly enough, no matter how many times you play against him, you get the same cards every time. Isn't it amazing? And you always have Dr. Mason telling you what to do. Who's that guy? This guy right here. That's Dr. Mason, that's Sam, and that's my character. I'm the only character with, any color on them. Isn't that weird? Everyone else is just, black and white. I guess Sam has blue shoes, but that's about it. I'm not going to ask him any questions, so I'm just going to get right into the first match we have to play, because I want to grind through this. And then we'll get to the actual playing of this game, which is far more interesting. And yes, we will proceed from there. I'm not entirely sure what my upload limit is because I haven't done YouTube for a while. It's probably still, 11 or 10 minutes? I don't know. I'm going to find out when I upload this. It'll probably be around, depending on how long it lets me go. So basically, when you do this little practice deck, you always get the same hand, and Dr. Mason is telling you what to do, right down here in this little box, like you're a retard and you're a child and you need help. Even if you're like me and you've played this game a lot. I should probably say this. I'm going to write it in the description too, but I actually own a copy of this game. I've owned it for a long time on the Game Boy Advance, but I'm using a ROM right now, if that wasn't obvious already by the, quality. Anyway, in this game, there are, let's see, how many types are there? There's Psychic, Water, Colorless, Fighting, Grass, Lightning, and is that it? Did I say Fire? Let's see, Fighting, let me think again. Fighting, Psychic, Water, Colorless, Grass, Lightning, Fire. Yeah, so there's 7. There's only 7 types. As for Rock and Ground, which you're probably thinking about right now, you'll find out it's all fighting. It's kind of stupid because it makes flying types will have a resistance to fighting. Just because, the Game Freak wasn't really thinking that well when they did this. And they decided to make it horribly imbalanced like that. And just make it, all fighting because they have resistances and weaknesses, so each thing only has one weakness. So like Charizard is weak to water, and that's it. It doubles in attack. Like rock moves don't do anything extra, lightning doesn't do anything extra, and that's all stuff that you'll notice as I play through this game, and I'll explain it more. But for now, I'll explain a little bit more about it. There are 3 types of cards in this game. There are Pokemon cards, there are trainer cards, and there are energy cards. Pokemon need energy cards to attack. Generally, they will require, like the Pokemon all of a type, generally you need that type of energy to use their attacks, or, like, let me show you right here. Like, notice, okay, see how it has this right here? That's the energy cost for the attack. So I need 1 water energy for Goldeen to use that shitty attack that it has. I don't know why Dr. Mason didn't have me use Staryu, because Staryu does 20 damage with 1 energy, while Goldeen does 10. Staryu also doesn't suck, whereas Goldeen does. But, because the game is rigged, spoilers, you always get a Seeking, miraculously, right before your Goldeen will die, I believe. So there you go. It just, it's so dumb. Like, I do this in, like, an alternate. I think it gives you a little more leeway. I believe when you fight Sam the second time, I don't think Dr. Mason helps you. Maybe he does. But if you start off with Staryu, I'm pretty sure the game is this fight is much easier. Anyway, Seeking's in your hand. There, it explains it right here. When it has this, that means that's like the colorless sign. You can use any energy to power it up to use that attack when it has that colorless sign. You're probably reading this on the screen while I blather along and you don't listen, but just in case you weren't, I have to evolve Goldeen into Seeking. Good. Now see the attack cost, how that one's a water type, so I can use Horn Attack, but Waterfall is a water and a colorless move. So I need to put any other kind of energy and I can use it. He told me to use Psychic because he's a retard. He said, oh, save your water energies for later. Oh, good one, Dr. Mason. You mean save those 3 water energies for my 1 other Pokemon that needs 1 energy to attack? You're a genius. God, he's such a retard. You'll hear me rage a lot. It just happens. I get mad at these games and their stupidity sometimes. But yep. Oh, Rattata, I didn't know that was going to happen. Because he does it every time. Anyway, I'm just going to try and speed this up as much as I can. You can't increase the text scroll speed, which is really frustrating until after you beat Sam this first time. So now I have to listen to Dr. Mason blather along the whole time. I think I've explained a lot of the game. Oh, trainer cards, right. Trainer cards are things like potions or cards that let you draw more cards from the deck, or stuff that lets you search for certain cards in your deck. They do a lot of shit. I'll explain each one as I use them. Evolution cards, you notice how I played Goldeen on the first turn? You have to wait until the Pokemon is out for 1 turn to evolve it. So if you have a Staryu and you have a Starmie, you have to play Staryu and then wait a turn. You can't play it onto the bench and then evolve it. If that makes any sense. You have to play it and then wait a turn like I'm doing. If I wanted to evolve Staryu this turn, I could because he's been on the field for long enough. There, I'll draw a prize. Water Energy sends out Rattata. Your bench is on there. It can have a maximum of 5 Pokemon on it, Pokemon cards, and your active Pokemon is your 6th. I'll explain some tactics later on as I play this game again, but generally, when you have basic Pokemon, because you can only lay basic Pokemon on the bench, you don't really want to be too eager to put all your Pokemon on the bench, because then you might not have enough bench space for stuff that you want to put there. Now he's telling me to do something stupid because I don't need Drowsy to win this fight. Because it's rigged. And every time, you don't even need him. Because I'm pretty sure you get Starmie. Which you don't need. Yep, but he's going to kill me this turn. And other shenanigans. God, this takes a long-ass time. Let's hurry it up, Sam. Come on. Come on, bro. There we go. There we go. Okay. Please do the knockout. So he just knocked out my first Pokemon, so now I have to send out my second. Sending out Drowsy would be stupid, because you know how normal types are immune to Ghost? That gives them a resistance in this game, a 30 damage resistance to all Psychic types, which is what Ghosts are classified as. So, there's a lot of screwy things with weakness and resistance in this game. Is he gonna tell me to put another energy on to Star You? Because I know you get Star Me sometime soon. Yeah, here it comes. What was I gonna say? Right, Psychic type. The Psychic type in this game is tricky. Ghosts, first off, have no weakness. Because normally they are weak to other ghosts. I don't know why, but anyway. Psychic types are supposed to be weak to ghosts. So because ghosts are psychic types like Drowsy have a weakness to other psychic type moves. Even like you could send in a Drowsy and use Pound on another Drowsy, and it would do 20 damage for weakness, 10 times 2. You could send in Ghastly on Drowsy and do like Pound on Ghastly, and that would only do 10 to Ghastly because Ghastly has no weaknesses. Isn't it funny? I don't know. It's just sometimes it's stupid. Like I already explained to you, flying types resist rock and fighting moves in addition to ground moves, which is dumb because they're all classified as fighting. And you don't want to hear me bitch anymore. I didn't even see what Sam said, but he probably told me to use a potion, I'm assuming. Yep. And he probably told me to put another water energy on Staryu. Yup, I'm a genius. And then he told me to use Slap. Man, I'm smart. Anyway. Again, we'll be testing this upload limit. I might have to do this into 2 parts, in which case I'll probably be on part 2 by now. But oh well. If anyone's actually watching this. Oh, this is partly a video to test if I have any subscribers that actually still exist or still watch me. Also, it's also interesting, in addition to helping me start a Let's Play, helping me show you guys that I'm still alive. Oh no, now I'm going to start singing Pearl Jam. And I'm still alive. I'm going to stop. That's a really addicting song, by the way. I start singing that whenever I play Call of Duty and I, like, live in a stupid situation. Like, I kill 3 people after being, like, ultimate red health, you know. So basically, I'm going to win this turn. Dr. Mason's going to tell me to do a lot of stupid shit, like probably put energies on Drowsy, but it doesn't matter because I can just attack him with Starmie and then I win. Boom! Yep, alright, let's hurry up and do it. Oops, no, don't do that. He'd probably bitch at me and make me start over. He makes you do the turn over if you don't listen to exactly what he says. Even if it's better than what he tells you, which, in my case, like the way that I told you about leading with Staryu instead of Goldeen, you know, that's better, because you win faster. But Dr. Mason doesn't care. He wants you to suffer through fighting Sam, the stupid little bitch scientist who loses every time and then gives you a pack of energy cards. He's the only trainer in the game. Whenever you beat trainers, you get energy cards. Or not energy cards, you get packs of cards. In Sam's case, all he gives you are energy cards, which isn't so bad. You usually I'll go grind on Sam for, oh god, that didn't sound right. I'll go grind against Sam's deck. You know what, forget it. I'll just keep fighting Sam until I get more energy cards, which is good. Sam, you gonna give me energy cards, bruh? No, I guess he's not. Okay, now he tells me, now you get to make your first deck. He just kind of, you get to pick between 3 shitty decks. Charmander and Friends deck, Bulbasaur and Friends, or Squirtle and Friends. I don't like Bulbasaur. I like Charmander or Squirtle. Charmander and Friends is good because Charizard's like it might be the most damaging. It is the most damaging card in the game because he can do 100 damage. However, I'm gonna go with Squirtle and Friends. I'm pretty sure this is the one that has. This is the deck that has Dugong in it, and Dugong is a really good card. Deals 50 HP with 1 hit, like for 3 energies, so it's pretty good. I think it also has Nidorino, who's also decent if you're playing against, you know, noobs, like noobs in the game. Anyway, you have to journey to all the different clubs. Like, oh wait, I know it. Where's the start button? There. Oh wow, I got that on my first try. Fig, message speed 5. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Hold down the sprint button. These are the different clubs. You gotta go to all the different clubs to collect the medals, like beat the masters. First one I'm gonna do is the Rock Club, because that one's the easiest. I'll do that in the next video. I'll start. Oh no, it's Ronald. Ronald has a sweet tune. He's basically Gary. I'm just skipping through all this shit. He's basically saying, there's no way you can do it. I'm way better than you. Ronald's basically just pulling his dick out and waving it out in front of you because he's better than you and he already has the rock medal. This is a little base area of the rock medal of the clubs. All of them have it. And here is a little dual area where most of the members and the club leader, in this case Gene, the rock medal holder, is. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for right now. I'm going to go ahead and save. Where's the start? There it is. Saving in this game is really easy and really fast. Anyway, what else I was going to say is that in the future, I plan on obviously finishing this Let's Play. If I can figure out how to get my R4 working again with my ROM, I will play Pokemon White battles. I'm also putting a lot of consideration into getting a capture card. So if I do that, I want to make it clear I'm not going to be uploading all Xbox, Halo, Call of Duty shit. Although I probably will do that because I do like those games and I'm decent at them. But I will do a lot of N64 stuff. For example, Diddy Kong Racing is something I'd really like to do. Banjo-Kazooie, Majora's Mask maybe. And also, I'm going to be uploading I play the piano. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I play the piano. And I'm going to be uploading a lot of video game style music. Right now I'm working on some Banjo-Kazooie stuff, Zelda Ocarina of Time stuff, Diddy Kong Racing music, Majora's Mask music, maybe some Mario Kart. I'm working on this stuff. So I'm just letting you guys know this is an update. That's what's going on with me right now. And if you watched through the whole thing, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. And we will take on the Rock Club.